like from the bottom of my heart, I am so grateful and so thankful that someone was willing to give me a chance, to allow me to show that I'm not just what my background is, and what it means to my children is beyond words. We get to create roots, and that's possible because of Habitat. My son was born in 2013, and it was shortly after that we were completely homeless. I had a drug addiction that I could not kick, and for the life of me could not figure it out that I wasn't going to fix this. I surrendered my children, and they went into state care, and I went to treatment and stayed in treatment for about 32 days and came out and had burned literally every bridge that I had ever created. And it was finally getting to this point where I was like, I need to find a place where I can continue my treatment, but also have visits with my children and be able to bring my children home.
If Habitat for Humanity was not here, we would see these families continuing to live in substandard poverty housing conditions. We have families that are living in houses with electrical problems, leaky plumbing, drafty windows, leaking roofs. And with Habitat for Humanity, with our ministry here in the community and the involvement of so many people, we're able to raise these children out of these poverty conditions, put them into a home that's warm and safe.
I think everybody needs a house. You do better when you live in a house. House is, stability, it's comfort, it's a warm bed, it's food, it's family. And so we know that kids do better when they're at home, families do better when they have a house, and especially affordable housing for the Billings area. With prices skyrocketing over the last year or two, it's great to be able to provide affordable housing for families in this area.
I applied for the Habitat program in 2019 after trying to find a 3-bedroom home that would be appropriate for me and my children to all three live in, and failing because of price. And being a single parent it's almost unreachable, unattainable.
Well, whenever you work with other people, whenever you're swinging a hammer or holding boards or sawing stuff, things are better that way. You can see that as we work together, as we build a house together, there's a sense of accomplishment, a sense of togetherness. I always say team is together, everyone accomplishes more. And there's that sense of teamwork within the Habitat community.
So I get to build this community, literally, while I'm building this relationship community. And the experience is not anything that you could ever find anywhere else. These are the people that I'm going to live next to for the next 30 years, and we've all built each other's homes.
You can tell people are invested. They spend sweat equity hours and they spend money to buy these houses. They're invested, and you see that even years after we built these homes, there's still some sense of pride in these communities.
One thing that I have been craving and striving for every day has been stability. When you're moving around a lot and when you're in active addiction and even in early recovery, there's not a whole lot of stability. It's fluid and it's always changing. And so having a place where I'm rooted, where I'm not paying rent and could be kicked out, that is going to be one of the last pieces that are going to fit into my stability.
Housing is so critical. It's critical to the success of a family, to the success of children, and we're just so grateful that we have so many people here in our community that make that a reality. So I am asking everyone once again to please continue help us building these homes. Please help us continue to raise families out of substandard housing conditions. And quite frankly, the only way that we're able to do that is with money. So I'm asking you to continue to give and support our mission through financial contributions.